Hi friends, we are starting book summaries series for some of the great books which we think you must read and follow. The first book that we are suggesting you in this list is 12 Rules for Life. In this book, the author talks about his personal experiences drawn on psychology, religion, philosophy, literature, and personal experience that address the deepest questions of humanity. Challenging such questions as, why do bad things happen to good people, and why isn't life fair? Wouldn't it be great if someone handed us a guide which explained very clearly what the rules of life were? Wouldn't that save us so much time and guesswork in trying to figure them out? Well, this summary will take you through Peterson's rules for living your best life and teach you some unexpected facts along the way. Rule 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. Oftentimes, your feelings follow your physiology. When you don't feel confident, stand up taller with your shoulders back. Quit drooping and hunching around. Speak your mind. People, including yourself, will start to assume that you are competent and able. You will begin to be less anxious. Your conversations will flow better, with fewer awkward pauses. This will make you more likely to meet people, interact with them, and impress them. You will appear more confident to others, and a chain reaction will occur that, given time and consistency, will help you become a more confident individual. Rule 2. Choose your friends wisely. As we get older, it can be tempting to stick with friends out of loyalty, even if those friends are no longer good for us or don't share similar values. It's important to question this temptation and remember that you do not have an obligation to be friends with anyone. Of course, you should treat people well, but if someone becomes a toxic force in your life, then it's okay to choose to part ways. Your life will improve significantly if you surround yourself with people who want the best for you. It's so vital that we surround ourselves with positive people who actively cultivate good habits in their lives. Rather than dismissing prospective friends because of petty factors like their sense of style or socioeconomic differences, you are actively seeking people who will help you affect positive change. Rule 3. Care for yourself like how you'd care for someone else. We are often hyper-aware of our own flaws, and this awareness can lead to self-loathing. As we dwell on all the reasons we believe ourselves to be inferior, we become convinced that we are undeserving of self-care, kindness, or positivity. Because of this, we tend to focus all our positive energy on those we love, especially our partners and pets, and neglect to give ourselves the same kindness. But it's also important that you don't focus only on the things that make you happy. So, in your adult life, identify your life's purpose and direction and then make healthy decisions that will help you attain that goal. Rule 4. Chapter 4. Beat your own personal best. It's important to clarify here that comparison and self-criticism are not the same thing. Self-criticism is healthy, to a degree, because it invites you to realistically take stock of your flaws and identify areas where you can improve. This is what motivates us to work towards a brighter, more successful future. Stop comparing yourself to others and instead judge yourself against your own prior accomplishments. Are you better today than you were yesterday? Do you want to be better tomorrow than you were today? If the answer is yes, and it should be, then this is the secret to keeping yourself on the right track. Rule 5. Raise a kind and responsible child. The right way to raise our children is one of life's biggest quandaries, and it torments a lot of parents as they struggle to get it right. Because our children come into the world as blank slates, we are often paralyzed by the question of what to write on the people who will impact future generations. If you're focused on being your child's BFF, you're not focused on enforcing rules. Rather, your job is to ensure that they're only ever happy and having fun. And that's not going to help your child become a well-adjusted or likable adult. If you're eager to help your child become the best, here are Peterson's top tips for successful parenting. The first step is to avoid making too many rules like you should wake up early or keep your stationery in place. Rather, you focus on making moral rules like showing respect, being kind, being nonviolent. The next rule is to always use the least amount of force necessary. Set clear rules with clear consequences and make sure the punishment fits the crime. Third step is making your child know that you two as parents are united, and make sure to support your partner even when they are making mistakes. Work on the mistakes together as parents is the key to a happy home. Rule 6: Find your personal truth and live it. Realigning your goals and your personal truth can help you get your life back on track and be honest about your progress. By acknowledging our own faults and working to overcome them, we can become better versions of ourselves. Rule 7: Accept life isn't fair. Life is inherently difficult, and that we must accept that fact and learn to deal with it. We should not expect the world to be fair or for things to always go our way. We should focus on taking responsibility for our own lives and making the best of the hand that we are dealt. We must take ownership of our own lives, and that we cannot rely on external factors to bring us happiness or success. By accepting that life is not fair, we can learn to appreciate the small moments of beauty and happiness that we find along the way. Rule 8: Engage in healthy debate. If you spend any time at all on social media, you know that it is often a hotbed of conflict and unhealthy criticism. People are often far too quick to take offense and lash out, making hateful comments at strangers online. Listen to others and treat this as an opportunity to learn something from them. Rule 9: Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. We all have problems in our life. Some respond with denial, helplessness, anger, or even viciously. Yet some are positively transformed by adversity. They make peace with what happened and devote themselves to making a positive difference. So it is up to you which path do you choose and what you make out of it. Rule 10: Focus on a higher purpose, not instant gratification. This rule emphasizes on having a purpose in life. Individuals who lack a sense of purpose in life are more likely to become lost in a cycle of short-term pleasure-seeking and self-destructive behavior. Those who have a clear sense of purpose are able to set long-term goals, make meaningful contributions to the world, and find true fulfillment and satisfaction in life. Rule 11: Take time to appreciate the good things in life. We tend to ignore small achievements and happiness, and always wait for the right moment and great achievements. Appreciating good things and enjoying every moment is what that makes our life fulfilling. Rule 12: Define your problem precisely to make it more manageable. Why is it important to define a problem clearly and precisely? By defining problems properly, you make them easier to solve, which means saving time, money and resources.